Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Game time, NBA, slamming ops like MMA in the octagon. When I'm about to rhyme, I drop a young 8 like it's mama time. Then 8 more, that's a Paul Gasol, they gon' say, whoa, that boy's raw. Got a fast break straight to the hole, drop the last 8, that's 24. When there's plenty more where that came from. Better know the flow grade A1, and I'm ambidextrous, AI. They can plan the exit, they can't hide. I got hands in the fight like Mayweather. I know your man's in the mic thinking they better, but they ain't never. They featherweight, treble clever, heavyweight in every state. Never delegate. My team the greatest from the NYC to Vegas. Now that I'm in the game, I see the A-list, but none of them can't quite see me, they wish. I'm raising the bar. You players ain't ranking and taking up space at the bar when we drinking. I'm calling the play. You ballin' tomorrow, we ballin' today. We going all the way. We're taking off from here. Watch us we go. Ain't no one blocking or stopping. We know we making every shot that we throw. Watch us we go. Going all the way. You know we coming, going all the way. Up to something, going all the way. Aiming for it, going all the way. You can't ignore it, going all of the way. My team got rings like stepping in them. You shouldn't even think about stepping in them. And when they got the ball, it's like a weapon to them. We win, then we pop the ballers like 11 of them. I'm aiming for the crown and I won't stop. You laying on the ground like a don't stop. Showstopper, I can't stop, won't stop. Ain't nowhere for my haters to go when I post up. I'm headed to the paint, breaking ankles. Big team, big goals, big bankroll. You figure that they close, but they ain't though. We the reason that they posting the hate quotes. Disrespecting the name just to bait you up. They thinking it's a game, but they play too much. Don't listen to them silly people play too much. They tripping cause you whipping and they take the bus. When we roll up like Wiz Khalifa, you on the sideline like a cheerleader. You see me and my team, we winning, we up. And we gon' eat like Queen Latifah. And we get it better than every day. I'm the new 2-3 like LBJ. Niggas listening to me like, what the hell you say? We going all the way. We're taking off from here. Watch as we go. Ain't no one blocking or stopping. We know we making every shot that we throw. Watch as we go. Going all the way. You know we coming, going all the way. Up to something, going all the way. We aiming for it, going all the way. You can't ignore it, going all of the way.
What is good? What is good? What is really, really good? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy James, a.k.a. Hollywood J Black, live in the building once again. Back with another Ovatyme sports show. It is all the way Wednesday, and we're going to break it down from the rooter to the tutor. Got a bunch of stuff we got to talk about tonight. So let's just hop into it. Let's get right down to the gist of things. So this deadline is looming, y'all. It's coming. The deadline for all the opting out for the NFL for players to opt out because of COVID concerns. It's deadline's tomorrow. After tomorrow, you can't scream. You can't cry wolf. You can't do none of that. You're gonna have to accept playing next season if you do not opt out. Now, the NFL is not punishing people who are choosing to opt out. The teams are not punishing people who are choosing to opt out. In fact, they are like, your safety is more important than anything else. So how this is going to go, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I do know that there's a bunch of people that have decided to start out. That decided to be like, you know what, we good. I'm sorry about the yawn. Oh, man. Let's see. There's a whole list here. So the 49ers had a player opt out. Travis Benjamin, who we just signed in the offseason, he's decided to opt out of the season. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Corner Sam Bill from the Giants, Hosea Tauaefa, Nate Solder, Damari Scott of the Giants, and there's a bunch. I'll probably have a list. Once I see everything tomorrow, I'll have a full list for you guys on Friday. But we haven't had any huge names. No, like ridiculously huge names. Von Miller is up in the air. He's considering opting out of the season. That's kind of one of the things that are in the air right now. That would be huge if that happened for the Broncos. I think you'd have to call this season a wash at that point because that's how dominant Von Miller is. But the reality is that there are some valid concerns. Like we don't know exactly the toll that this virus is going to take. We don't know exactly where things are going to be by the time it's all said and done, by the time the season starts. Well, we're still in August, and the numbers are going up and not down in some states. Some states, they're tapering off. If I was an NFL player, I'd be legitimately concerned. The good thing is that they're still getting paid. So technically, if you did decide to take the season off due to COVID concerns, get your body right, get your mind right, learn the playbook, come back next year and do your thing. I'd do it. If I was just like a mediocre dude that could use some more training or else, my fear of losing a spot, let me take a year off from football. There's no shame in the game of life. So for all those that are choosing whether to opt in or opt out, one way or the other, we salute you. Much love. I hope everything works out. I hope you don't catch any of the coronaviruses while you're gone. And so that's just got to be, that's the way that actually has to be. We saw this week, first time Cam Newton in a Patriots jersey, which was still surreal. Although I did call it back in January, February, and I said that probably should happen. Probably the best thing that happened to Cam Newton is to go to New England as opposed to Cap. I still can't believe that I actually was right and actually predicted it. Yeah. So this is just strange happenings in the NFL. We gotta wait to see how this all plays out tomorrow. Dead serious. We gotta wait. I would like to have a full list for you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, for Friday's show. We got. It's a wait and see game. Let's see how the names drop. Let's see who pops on this list. And and say, you know what, I'm good. I don't feel like playing this year. I want to see that. Let's see that. Let's see how it goes. You can't really hold it against the players. They're just trying to protect them and their families, and I get it. That's fine. So we can't hold it against them at all. I'd rather you be safe than sorry than just to be out there infecting every fucking body and shit. Real shit. It's real shit. It is what it is. So shout out to them on that. Let's see what we got going on. I'll turn on my camera. So, yes. So one of the topics tonight, we wanted to talk about the NHL, how their restart was going. They played a little round robin. They're doing a little round robin tournament to kind of figure out all the seeding and stuff like that. The Boston Bruins, before this, they were the number 1 seed. They took 2 big-ass L's, one to the Flyers, one to the Lightning. Because of the way that the round robin is designed, they're no longer going to be the number 1 seed. So all that hard work that they put in the season, it's a wrap. They'll be at the minimum the number 3 seed. They lost their 1 and 2. They have a possibility to lose the other one, possibly dropping the 4th. Can you imagine that? Being the best team in the NHL. They have to do this round robin shit, and then you lose your spot. I can't even. I don't even think I would be upset. So effing upset if that happened to me. As a player, as an owner. But then you shouldn't be losing those games. What? That is what it is, though, right? You shouldn't be losing these types of games. This is what you were built for. This is what you made it for. This is why you put in the work in the season. So when you had to come back and you had to do this, that your team was up to speed and your team was doing their thug business. And that's not the case. Just the way the cookie crumbles, yo. That's just the way it is. We have that going on. NBA, LeBron James and the LA Lakers have clinched the number 1 seed in the NBA, in the entire NBA throughout the playoffs. Western Conference, excuse me. But they can do number 1 seed. But the thing is, in the bubble, seeding doesn't matter, right? The Lakers were one of the top 2 teams in the NBA before all this shit happened. So it's one of those things that when they came into this, they should have finished out. I said, and what did I say when this thing? I said, this is LeBron's championship to lose. This format and the way that it was done and the way that it was built helps the Lakers win. Ain't no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shame in that as far as, like, if you're LeBron James, it's just no shame in that. Yeah, does it suck if you're a casual? Yeah, but listen. If LeBron James is still your NBA ambassador, you got to make shit happen. It's just what it is. You know, people get mad about it. What the fuck? It's like what it is. But shout out to LeBron because nobody thought that LeBron would win would be the number one seed in the West. Everybody doubted him, including yours truly. At the same time, it feels kind of tainted because he had to go get probably the number one, I would say the new number one player in the world in Anthony Davis. Dude has been an absolute monster, and he's been hustling hard and doing his thing. Like, you can't really be mad at that, right? Like, you can't be mad at that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, this man done played himself off the team, off of New Orleans, got himself out of New Orleans, ended up with LeBron in LA. Yeah, you can kind of see where some people will be salty about that. I don't care. I think in and of itself it makes for compelling basketball, and LeBron James was not going to win with the squad that he had, unfortunately. It just wasn't. He just was not. He was not going to win with that squad. But it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. LeBron, I'm trying to see who the number 8 seed is going to be. I'm hoping it's Portland. Portland has been real scrappy. Portland has been really doing their thing. That game winner that you just won yesterday was like, you know what? Portland's the fucking real deal, man. I'm here for Portland. I want to see them and the Lakers go at it. Dame Dollar and LeBron. Carmelo versus LeBron in the first round. Jusuf Nurkic is back and doing his thing. Whiteside coming off the bench. That's going to be an interesting series. I think they could probably take the Lakers to 6, maybe even 7. Nothing stops the will of LeBron, though, but I think easily 7 games. Very easily. Very fucking easily. And that's really it. I don't really have much on the table. It's Wednesday. We got the Celtics-Brooklyn game on. Blowout Central. Might even see a Taco Fall appearance, so make sure you check that out. Orlando game was a blowout. Aaron Gordon hurt. That's gonna fuck with Orlando because they were supposed to, if they won tonight, they would have clinched the 8th seed, and then this whole thing would have been done. But no, they fucked it up. And this is why we play the games, y'all. This is why we play, because nothing's guaranteed in life or in death. We just play the game, right? So there's that. Past that, yeah. I wish I had more to talk about. I'll have more on Friday once we find out who's opted out of the season so we can go into freak out mode. I'm here for freak out mode. So make sure you're here for Friday for freak out mode. Until then, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Hollywood J, back with your little Overtime Sports Show brief. Holla at your boy. Deuces.